Hey guys, this video is going to be a quick rundown about my favorite champion Lee Sin, so let's jump right into it. Lee Sin is a high skill cap champion that requires quick thinking and reaction time. He is very fun to play, he is a playmaker, and is high risk, high reward. Pros and cons. His pros are he's very fun to play, he's very strong early to mid game, he's a strong counter jungler. He has very high mobility, which makes his ganks great. Same with his chasing ability and escaping ability. And he has a flexible build path that can be built pure assassin or off tank. His cons are he's very hard to play. He's not a great initiator or tank. He falls off late game, and he has no real hard CC. He can be played top lane, mid lane, and my preferred role, the jungle. Now I'll get into the runes and masteries that I use for Lee Sin. This rune page is used for jungling, scaling magic resist because you will not be versing the AP directly. And this is the page that I use for lane. In case you are versing an AP directly, you have flat magic resist glyphs. Now I'll get to the jungle masteries that I use for Lee Sin. This is 21-9. This helps boost his early game damage when he's in his prime. This is the other variation, which is 9-21, which helps you be a little bit more tanky. These are the lane masteries that I use for Lee Sin, either top or mid. Again, this is the 21-9 that boosts his early game damage, and 9-21, which helps you be more tanky. The usual build I use for Lee Sin is some decent early game damage, and then I transition into tankiness later. But if I'm very far ahead, I'll just rush straight damage and try to snowball the game. Now let's look into his skills. All of his skills can be activated twice for an additional effect. His passive grants him 40% bonus attack speed, along with 15 energy regen per auto. So generally you want to attack 1 to 2 times in between your spellcasts. His Q Sonic Wave is his bread and butter. It can make or break a Lee Sin player. It's a skill shot that becomes a gap closer with a nice 8% execution if landed. Also keep in mind that his Q has a max range, and if the target walks out of the range, you can't follow up with Resonating Strike. It also grants vision and is great for scouting. His W Safeguard is a dash shield that adds to Lee Sin's mobility. You can dash and shield allies and wards. The second active is Iron Will. This is Lee's Sustain, which grants 25% lifesteal and spell vamp at level 5. His E Tempest is an AoE ability that scales with AD but deals magic damage. The second active is Cripple, which slows move speed and attack speed for 4 seconds. At level 5, the slow is almost twice as good as Randuin's Omen. This skill also grants vision and is good for revealing stealth like Akali, Twitch, and Shaco. His ultimate is Dragon's Rage. Lee Sin winds up and roundhouse kicks a poor sucker right in the face, sending him flying back and knocking up anyone that he hits on the way there. If the target dies from the initial impact, he won't get knocked back. This skill is useful for peeling, kicking people into your team, also known as insecking, and even just bursting people down. Here are the different skill orders depending on what you need, either damage, sustain, or utility. I always use the damage one. So now with all those skills combined, I'll show you guys some combos you can do. The possibilities are endless and each combo is situational. This is Lee's basic burst combo. Since the second proc of his Q is an execution, you want to make sure to use all of your damage actives before Resonating Strike. This is a variation of the kill combo for when landing a long range Q. Usually people won't let you run up to them and kick them, so ward dashing helps close the distance. Instead of ward dashing, you can also use flash. This was the combo popularized by professional player Insec. You land a Q, pop Resonating Strike, then ward dash behind the target and ult him towards your team. Instead of ward dashing, you can also use flash. This combo is good for controlling where your opponent goes. You ward dash to the opposite side and ult him. This combo is handy for granting vision of a target if you are kicking them away into a brush. Same concept as the previous combo, except this time you tag them with Q. This combo can be used if your target runs out of range for your Resonating Strike. Instead of ward dashing, you can also use flash. This combo is great for escaping or juking. Make sure to use your Resonating Strike when the target has reached max distance from your ult. Since your E is a move speed slow, this is helpful for positioning your target for where you want to ult them. This combo is used if you really want to Q someone and bounce right out. This is fairly safe unless your opponent can react quick enough. Those are just a few combos with Lee Sin. The possibilities are endless as I come up with different combos each game I play. Here are a few combos, along with some needlessly funny ones.
Master yourself, master the enemy. Your will.
Lee Sin is very strong in the jungle, as he can counter jungle and win duels early versus weak early game junglers like Amumu, Nautilus, Shen, Tryndamere. Just clear your camps and hunt the enemy down near their second buff, or look to counter gank. He can also steal objectives easier than most junglers with his insane mobility. It's important to keep an eye on starting builds and see which lanes have warded, time wards, and also analyze lanes for kill potential. You can burn flashes easily early game if you gank. Be sure to ping on your way before ganking to make sure that your laner knows that you're going to gank. Now for some tips with Lee Sin. Always keep wards on you because they're basically a 75 gold flash. You can Q to creeps to escape. Dispel Ramp from your W procs with smite. Smartcast your skills for better flowing combos. Save E to reveal stealth. Your E is a better Randuin, so try to save that for the enemy AD carry or to peel. Try to hit as many people as you can with your E. E is magic damage and scales 1-to-1 with AD, so it's good for armor stackers like Malphite. Your ult is also a great displacement tool that can be used to cancel channel skills like Fiddle, Karthus, and Katarina. Keep in mind your ult alignment for maximum efficiency. Having a skin makes you 20% more intimidating in the loading screen. Buy wards even when you're not playing Lee Sin. So that's it for this quick rundown video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things, and I appreciate all your support. So have fun with playing Lee Sin the Blind Monk, and I'll see you on the next one.